changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. It's changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand this. It's changing, I can't stand it. My heart can't take this damage. In the way I feel, can't stand it. Baby, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me. Girl, you're making it hard for me.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is for you out there in internet land. We are back with another episode of Fact Legendary Edition for the very first time. Never played it before. Very much looking forward to progressing the story. Been having a really good time with this. It's on sale right now on Steam if anybody's interested. For a very, very low price of 90% off, I believe. $7, something insanely low price. Bucks. I paid 20 for mine a year ago, and it sat in my inventory like a damn fool that I was. I had no idea that this game was this good, this insanely good. This is amazingly good. And I should have listened to everybody when they told me that this game was really good. Didn't. I kind of ignored it. So I'm glad that I'm actually playing it now. Yeah. Hop on in. Was an issue. I did try streaming a little earlier, and I got pretty pissed off. I went and made myself a nice breather outside. That's some good tea. And back with the fresh take. So what I was getting upset about, and I'll show you. Was that basically, I don't need to show you. Basically, when I was trying to navigate the map, because we just got into our ship, right? We just given the ship and everything. Quite a loud part. So we're in the Normandy, and I'm messing around with the world map, and I couldn't figure out, or the galaxy map, and I couldn't figure out how in the hell to go anywhere. Yeah, because there's no directions, tutorials, or anything. But the secret, if you're new, that you have to find that it says land. If it does not say land, guess what? You can't land. So I haven't landed anywhere yet, but like I said, I cleared my head and came back to the computer, and I looked. Sure as shit, there was a land option on a different planet. So we're gonna be heading there. Now, last episode I also was looking for the blue alien named but you know what I'm talking about, the blue one. Not the Smurfs. I'm talking about the alien that's supposed to be in my squad mate. One of my squad mates, okay? And I'm gonna go find her now. That's gonna be our first mission. Or we're gonna try to. Because it wasn't at the Citadel, like I swore up and down that was her. It was gonna be her, but it wasn't. Did a little reading, because I spent so much time obsessing over trying to get her to join me, because I was misinformed by reading some game journalist garbage about how you're supposed to get all 6 of your squad mates before you leave the Citadel, which was absolutely wrong. So I guess the moral of the story is don't believe everything that you read. Make sure to double check that, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, we're going to go and try to find her, the blue, not Smurf, but whatever. Let's go ahead and go. Did change outfits too. Picked out a different armor and a casual outfit. I need to go to a planet called Therum. And she's supposed to be somewhere on this planet. No idea where, but there it is. We're landing. Okay. So we're looking for her. Tech strength might be important. I don't know what we have to bypass. Yeah, I have no idea what would be the best team here. I'm gonna go with these two, I guess. Actually, yeah, we'll go with them. Oh shit, it threw me out in the rover? Or whatever it is.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
That. Whoa. You know what this reminds me of? The tanks in Unreal Tournament. Unreal Tournament 2003. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, the steering is a little bit off. Lava. I might have to plug in a controller for this. Their vehicles. No. What is that sound? Molten lava. What in the heck? Whoa, dude. Inventory? What is that? Can I go up those hills? Oh, this steering is this. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That's some kind of robotic arm or something. Whoa. Is that a laser? Oh, it's crazy looking. Oh, what was that? Oh my goodness.
Only a fool punches a Nathak in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Fuck, they got me. The steering is very hard to control. Alright, how do I get out of this vehicle? F button? Let me out. Oh my goodness. U button.
Perimeter clear.
Question is, which way do we go? Came from that direction, so I'd say we probably go that way. Clear this building too, I guess. The hell? Put me down. What's going on? Is it glitched or something? That was weird. Visible wall that just...
To me! Rally round!
How do I get inside the vehicle? F5. This is... I open these. Further communications, maybe? Nope. Alright, let's, know which way we should. I assume we go this way. What is that? So there's got to be a way to fix the steering on this. Gotta be. There. Well, guess we're just stuck with these crappy oversteering controls. Unless I plug in a controller. Okay. Goodness, this steering is just insanely bad with the keyboard. The heck? Oh, we gotta go on foot from here. My radar is jammed. Alright, I guess get our shoes dirty. With lag like that, I better hit F5. Holy crap. Alright, well, I need to add points because I haven't added points in a long time.
Form up.
Where is the points? Thought it was in. Oh yeah, it's in. Quite a few. Hyper rifles unlocked. What the hell? I thought we already had that unlocked. Look at all the points we had. Holy crap. What's up? Thanks. Oh wow. So now we max that out. What's that mean? Master Overkill? Only available when using assault rifles. Firing assault rifles generates no heat, does 100% more damage. Hell yes. Hell yes. Okay. So assault rifle, assault training. What else do we want? What's this one do? Set charm, score 8. Opens up new dialogue options. Gives 5% discount at stores. Ooh. This one sets intimidate score. Opens up new dialogue options. I think these are equally as good. Health. Probably important too, right? Go with that for now. Yeah, that looks good. Alright. Oh, we're gonna kick. Yeah, all this time I didn't even level that. Forgot all about leveling. Kinda crazy, huh, guys? You think so? Ready? Go.
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd... This will help.
Holy crap, man. Can you move? Oh my god. Son of a bitch. Move, move.
Think we're good, Commander?
Is there any loot or anything? Like, just lack of loot going on in this. Oh, what the hell? The gecko. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's definitely not good.
Shutting them down.
He's gonna die there. What an idiot. What are you doing? Oh, you fucking idiot. What a fucking idiot. Sorry, I gotta reload. This one's really dumb. What's wrong with my weapon, dude? Where's my assault weapon? What in the hell is going on? Why won't it die?
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
The operations in EAE operations log in the Exodus cluster have flagged a series of unauthorized orbital adjustments to the asteroid designated for the prospective orbital station near Terra Nova. The trajectory adjustments do not align with our standard protocols and have been executed outside of our operational oversight. Immediate investigation is recommended. Okay, that's what the journal says. Whatever that is. So that looks like it heads into the mine, but I want to check over here and see what is, if there's any loot. This land's pretty barren. I don't think that we're gonna find much, anything. Our blue friend should be somewhere around once we get inside of the mine here, I think. At least that's what I read. She's supposed to be here. I hope that my intel is good. Why is... Oh... I guess they pick what's best for them, I would assume. Quick slots. I haven't even messed with the quick slots system. I don't even know anything about it. Mess with that at a later date. Entrance to the mine. Let's go. Wow, I gotta say, this game looks really good. Especially since I haven't replaced any of the textures, which I was thinking about doing. Still might do it, but if I don't know. I mean, it looks good, so I might skip that idea. Like the environmental texture. Obviously the outfits are different.
Let's get moving.
You lead, I'll follow.
What do I feel like? The bait. The leader. I guess that's... Never mind. Contradict. Supposed to be the leader. Why am I...
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
What's over here? This blue... If I touch it, do I die? No. What is that? That's the way out. What are you putting away your guns for? First mission. Save the blue one.
Sterile white. Protheans sure build things homey.
Sound. Okay, bye. Look like we're going back up.
Hello? Could somebody help me?
My blue friend!
Please?
Yes! I've searched long and far for you.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara to Sony, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
I ain't it.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
I'm right here.
I know you are.
Not now, Shepard.
What are you talking about? Move. What is that? What now? Activate. Campfire. On the other side. No, there's... What the hell is this? Is there an override sequence? Or code? We need the code. Oh, I mean... Is there a pattern like that somewhere that we missed? Oh. In there. I just don't want to start entering in code. Something bad might happen. Go ask her and see if she knows code. Activated it. She code. Can't talk to her now. Yes. Tablets. Okay. Good. I'm not good with mind games. Fuck. Which one? Oh! Not top. Which one?
Let's get moving.
Okay. What's this? What a ship? Crazy console. Look at that.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Bucks with the jokes.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill them. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter. Powering up.
Patching you up.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad
What
jokes.
happened to her neck?
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
What is with it? Her neck looks all weird with this outfit on.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little
Giraffe
behind.
neck.
It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the
Creepers.
Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Alright, so mission complete there. We found our blue friend. I'm happy. Very happy now. Squad. Changing. I don't think she should be wearing that up. Looking for like a blue plaid, not plaid, blue camo. I haven't seen one yet. Might not be one. That's kind of cool. Had that one, but like in blue. That's pretty cool though too. Ammo. Didn't I put blue that on someone though? Might have put that on. One to change her up. I didn't like her. Okay, what am I doing now? Yes, go to the next.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Fuck, it's not even as good? No way. $44, but then got Oh, I need to change all their weapon lockers. What is she proficient in? Does it say anywhere that I'm not, like maybe I'm not seeing it? But they all have special abilities, right? So... When I click squad, it just goes to her. Why is that? Armor or something? I have no idea what she's good at and what she's bad at. That stuff. Shields are pretty low. Holy crap, dude. $26.77, but 0 on tech. Okay, that's fine.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You got a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist. Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Ma'am.
Oh, I got codex points for that. Rex is never wants to talk to me.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
I don't know if I trust this down here. I don't know if I trust Callie.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
I find it rather peaceful. Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I trust her. We might try to steal the Normandy for her pilgrimage.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. I mean, it's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or... you know... for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
I trust you won't have any questions when whatever's coming hits the fan?
None. I'm not questioning the mission. I'm just concerned. Sorry to have wasted your time, ma'am. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. Okay.
The Asari are remarkable, aren't they? Can you believe Liara is twice my age?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of... But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding.
Everything you made...
But there's something special about working on soldiers.
We already talked to her like
If I left the Alliance now,
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
In the first... So if you want to know about it, then... Not gonna...
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
I think that one is definitely the coolest looking alien in the whole game. Ugh, I haven't seen a cooler looking alien.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Wait, did I already ask about this one? I don't remember.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
No.
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic
I was
memory
wondering
of
why
their
their species
species.
were all
We
women.
share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yes, Commander?
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
It's not that, Commander. Humanity has always handled its own problems. Saren attacked one of our colonies. We should be the ones to stop him. We don't need their help.
Some people think asking for help is a sign of weakness. That's just being stupid and stubborn. No matter how strong you are, allies can make you stronger.
I guess so. Maybe I'm just stuck in the old ways of thinking. But don't worry, Commander. This won't be a problem.
How did you end up assigned to the Normandy?
I signed up with the Alliance as a navigator right out of school, following in my grandfather's footsteps, I guess. My first posting was on the Agincourt. We were at Elysium during the Skillian Blitz. A massive fleet of alien raiders hit the colony, trying to wipe it out. They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a slaughter. We couldn't even keep track of how many ships they lost.
How'd you end up on the Normandy?
I got my officer's commission after Elysium. Must have made an impression on the right people. Captain asked for me when he was picking his crew.
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my metal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I, pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
All right, see you.
Why can't I go through here? Alright.
Commander, we've got a priority signal from 5th Fleet headquarters. Patching it through?
Commander, there's a situation in the Exodus cluster. Terrorists seized an asteroid being moved into orbit around Terra Nova. They're gonna bring it down. We only have an hour before the rock hits the red line.
We're at your disposal if you need us, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander, but there's another factor you should be aware of. There was an engineering crew of 100 aboard the rock. They were monitoring stability during transit. As far as we know, they're still aboard.
Are we sure the engineers are alive?
The terrorists claim they're still alive. We're holding fire until we can extract them or confirm they're dead.
We can try to extract them.
You're our best bet, Commander. I'll send in the Marines from the Harari if I have to, but they're mostly greenhorns. Your best option is to gain control of the engines. The engineers installed 3 fusion torches to propel it from the asteroid belt into orbit. If you can get control of them in the next hour, you can change the asteroid's vector, steer it into a stable orbit around the planet. If that's impossible, see if you can get the engineers out. We'll blast the rock into rubble. If all else fails, we'll have to sacrifice the hostages.
We'll make it right, Admiral.
Thank you, Commander. We'll transmit the asteroid's location and vector to your navigator. 5th Fleet out.
changed clothes. She was supposed to. Oh, never mind. These are just defaults. Extra. That's important too. I don't know what biotic. They have some. Take our new blue friend out.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 1 hour. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? Haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this. Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm... Damn it. Go.
What am I supposed to do? Fuck, the timer's still going?
Batarians.
Harak! Check! Check! Release the Varus!
Where the hell do I... Where do I go? The fuck? What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing something. What the hell? I hear something. Coming from? Okay, well, guess there's nothing here. Wait, what's this? Okay.
We have control of Thruster Alpha.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
I hear you. What's going on? Who are you?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova. We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Stay put. I'll get those other torches offline as soon as I can.
Thanks. I'll contact you when I can.
Ready.
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
Takes more than one shot to bring me down.
Sorry. I didn't even realize you were human until... Well... Guess I'm not much of a soldier.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard.
Why are we talking?
My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova's more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
Time's running short. I better get moving.
I think I'll make myself scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.
Why the hell is there a question mark? The hell? What is that?
Hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot. Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot. Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
What the fuck?
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on
Dude.
foot.
Goodness.
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot. Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
What am I supposed to do here?
Shepard's been hit!
I mean, really, I have no idea how to do this.
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects
This is kinda
anti-vehicle
pissing me off.
demolitions nearby. Proceed on foot.
Perimeter breached! Send the drones in!
We have control of thruster beta.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches? I won't ask you again. Find this problem and deal with it.
Get her out of here!
Just lead the way.
We only have a half hour to change the asteroid's course.
What else to do, right? Fuck me running. Don't even fucking tell me it's gonna start me where Okay. I mean, what am I supposed to do here? Oh. Remind me to buy Omi gel. Okay, I'm a bit confused at where the fuck I'm supposed to go. Why would I disengage the caps if I wasn't supposed to go through the fucking caps? Doesn't even make any fucking sense. Real.
Filthy human scum! Release the Baron!
Not even letting me attempt. Bunch of garbage. Letting me attempt anything. The other one was harder than this.
We have control of Thruster Gamma.
That's all of them, Commander.
Crazy.
We've done it.
Crazy. Done now. Now what?
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Maybe you should take your men and go, before you get hurt.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Balak wants you dead. And what Balak wants, Balak gets. I can't change that.
Spoken like a true lackey. You get me out of here and I'll take care of Balak. Or you can take your chances with me.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Balak's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Balak will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Balak's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Just lead the way.
Give us the key. Doesn't really do much. Could have killed him, but might have been beneficial to leave alive. I wanted to kill him though. The main facility. Cloaking.
Shields!
I can't fire my weapon. Fire! Fuck me, dude. Some fucking Omi jail or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, 4. Need to restock on that immediately when we get back to the ship. We can buy it. I don't even know if we can buy it. Open this door.
Ready.
Open.
I'm here if you need me.
On your order, Shepard.
How do you open it?
Lead on, Commander.
Must be a control system somewhere. control panel is. How the hell it gets hot in this?
You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
Let the hostages go, and maybe you'll live long enough to explain yourself to the Council.
I don't answer to the Council. Or to you. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
And how does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
I'm not letting a terrorist like you go free. Do what you want with the others, but it'll be the last thing you do.
I hope this is worth it! I'm going to enjoy gutting you.
We saved the fucking hostages instead. We should save the hostages, huh? Right? That would make more sense.
Take them off!
Thought I saved sooner, but I guess not. Why was Rex doing nothing? can't I save?
Die, human! You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
I can't just let you go, Balak. Not after what happened here.
This is nothing. You humans have done far worse to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
You pulled away from the Council. What did you think would happen?
We didn't pull away, we were forced out. And don't try to hide behind the Council. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
And how does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen.
Is that what Elysium was? A way to get our attention? Well, you got it. And when we responded, you ran like cowards. Now you want to start it all over again.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
The fuck? I don't understand what's happening. I don't get. Hold on. I don't know what's happening right now. It's not letting me open the door. How come it does not let me open the door? quit hiding up your stupid fucking drone? Can you stand up, dumb bitch? Up! Stand up! Oh my goodness. I don't understand what the hell I'm doing wrong. Except for now I do. Can you move faster, please? I thought there was an... Where's the other charges? Through here? Where's it at? I guess they're dead. Any charges here, guys? The navigational systems in this game are pretty bad. Actually, that's an understatement. They are very bad. Like, the worst I've seen in a lot of... Yeah, the navigational systems are garbage. Okay. Do not do that. Thank you. Stop.
Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X-57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
The Alliance has a whole navy full of people like me, waiting to take him down. We'll be watching.
Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
What's an Omni tool? Pick. I don't know. Pick. I think I am though. That's the thing. Or the arm. I was gonna do that anyway. I don't know what the Omni tool. Tech ability. Load 7. But that doesn't do. Not a tech class. Oh. Okay, so. Alright, I just want to make sure that on like some special item that you only get once in the game.
I could really use some light armor.
No, not
I hope
no,
you get good
no.
use out of it.
No, I did not fucking pick that. Did not fuck. I picked heavy armor, you stupid bitch. Fuck.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard.
Maybe I can load it. I don't know if I can load it. Like where the fuck? Dude, I hope it's not too far back. Bet you it is though. Did I get fucked? Oh shit. I got fucked. Oh, I got fucked. Run, you stupid piece of shit. Two minutes. Can you move faster, you stupid bitch? Holy shit. Sorry, guys. I don't like repeating stuff that I've already done, and this game never fucking saves at all, ever. Like, it's on autosave, but fuck you, it's not saving. Doesn't give a shit. How do I get to the next one? Is it below me? Sorry, I don't mean it's so much on edge, but nothing pisses me off more than having to deal with that.
He left. Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace.
There might have been something. You did it. I ran the numbers, Shepard. But that's not. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage.
Is that? Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
You think I should have let him blow up your friends? Sacrificed a few now to avoid possible deaths later?
What? No,
Nobody dies on my watch. Yeah, Balak might attack another colony in the future. If he does, I'll be there to nail him to the wall.
Ease down, miss. Anyone asks me, you did the right thing. They say otherwise, I'll set them straight. Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's life. I don't think I'll stick around, though. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something.
Okay.
Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
And
I need that heavy armor.
I hope you get good use out of it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface. Their equipment sheds will show up on your sensors.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
okay. What the hell? How come? Can't wear it? Okay, now tell me how to read this. Tell me how to read that. I don't know how to read that. Why is it grayed out? I'm a soldier. I should be able to wear heavy armor. So, what seems to be the problem here? Duelist 2. So how come I can't wear it? Where does it say the level? Like, game? I don't understand why the UI is so bad in this game. It gives no details about anything.
I can't believe you let Balak go. To save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
Your brother was the one Balak killed?
Yes. Aaron. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. I don't even know your name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
How did the asteroid get all the way over here? And why wasn't someone alerted sooner?
The asteroid was scheduled to arrive in a day or two. Balak just sped it up. This rock is full of valuable minerals, but it was too far from Terra Nova to be profitable, so we attached some fusion rockets to it and drove it back. It was all going smoothly until... We'll get everything back to normal soon enough. Almost everything.
What can you tell me about the Batarians? What were they hoping to achieve with all this?
I don't even think they knew. When they first arrived, they were talking about getting us back to their ship. They wanted to sell us as slaves. When Balak showed up, everything changed. It was his idea to redirect the asteroid. Said it was the will of the Batarian rebellion, whatever that is. They followed him quickly enough, but I don't know. I don't think they're all as fanatical as he was.
That was a brave thing you did, Kate. Contacting me on the radio, risking your life.
Stubborn and determined runs in the family. My father was in the Alliance back on Earth. I think he was disappointed none of us kids signed up, but he'd be proud of Aaron. Sorry. I just...
You've been through a lot. I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Just lead the way.
I think we did the right thing. I mean, yeah, I wanted to kill him really bad, but have all those people die, I couldn't have that on my conscience.
Thank you so much. I thought we were all dead.
Got any homie jail or whatever it's called? Now we gotta go back out to the surface, try to find these winners or...
Why now? What do the Batarians want?
Prison cell? How many prison cells was there? Rex stuck in the prison. Oh no, I didn't let them. Rex is stuck in there. You idiot. You ready? Come on. Oh my god. No, this way. The hell? How do I get down below? Feels like I can go out this way. That's not. Per level.
Thank you again, Commander. You've done more than you know.
Say, Shepard, you didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface. Their equipment sheds will show up on your sensors.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Galaxy. I hope that Mass Effect 2 has better UI. I would assume it does because it's newer, right? If it's the same exact UI, I'm gonna be not very happy. Okay. Hey, wasn't this where we started? Maybe a different one? No. Already been here. Here, we've been... Okay. Why can't I use one of my techs? Like her. Can I switch to her? Open that. Hey,
Ready.
open that. Open that.
Regroup!
I think it should allow you to open. Squadmate. We just came from the main faculty. Why would we go back? I don't get it. Is something maybe?
Understood.
I want to enter. Must be something out here that we're missing. Right? Why would we go back in the building? Oh, to let that guy know? He?
Say, Shepard. You didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
I came across a member of your crew. He didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the other two are still out there. Would you mind looking?
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
On my way.
I'm here if you need me.
Didn't we already go here? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do now.
Understood.
I have no idea. Okay. Just leaving. Alright, here it is, the last one.
This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in. It sounds like they're attaching something to the door. If I don't make it, tell my family I love them. This is Dr. Himes. They found me, damn Batarians. I can hear them out there prowling around, trying to find a way in.
Trying to turn on the radio.
On your order, Shepard.
All of them.
Got it. Say, Shepard. You didn't happen to find any of my engineers, did you?
I found 2 of them. They didn't make it.
I see. Well, maybe the last is still out there. Could you please keep looking?
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard.
I won't.
We owe you.
I won't keep looking. I'm done, dude. I found all of them.
Say, Shepard. You didn't happen to find any of my
I found 2 of them. Take care of
Be
yourself.
well, Shepard.
Can't shoot him. Shoot him for me. Shoot him, Liara. Scumbag, he keeps making us go out there. Shoot him. I need to get some AI conversation squadmates so that it can shoot him when I tell her to. I hate you. We're done. We had enough fun for this episode. We accomplished a lot. Probably not. I don't know where else to go. And the map doesn't tell you, oh hey, we've gone here. Find this miner. Anything like that, you know what I mean?
Lead on, Commander.
It's just like, yeah, they should. We've been there, we've been there, been there, we've been there, we've been there, been there. Where else is there to go? There's nowhere else to go. We went here, right? Right?
Warning. Approaching operational boundary limits. Recall imminent. Warning. Approaching operational boundary limits. Recall imminent.
Yeah, we've been here. This is the one that I couldn't hack. Remember? Maybe that's why. That's why I can't finish the mission because of that little box. What if inside that little box told exactly where the stupid last miner was? Absolutely stupid. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn. One is hacking. The guy. Oh. Yeah, I'm at a loss right now. I guess we could just bail out. I guess. I don't know what else to do. Full view of looks like Earth, don't it? Pretty awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back later. We'll play this course. Plan on doing a full playthrough. Probably try for like 2 times a day. Hope we get through the first game before my surgery. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out after my surgery, so I don't know. I'm gonna find out at some point. Anyways, you guys stay cool, and you know, it's a crazy world out there, so like I say, always watch your back. And stay safe, you know. And I appreciate y'all, especially if you made it all the way through to the end of the video. You guys are awesome. You guys are freaking awesome. I'm not just saying that. You guys are better than awesome. Right? Don't get that. I'll catch you next time. Care later.
Streamer, darling, one who played till the break of dawn. You know I'm torn up, honey. I'm torn from that digital spell. My eyes are dry, oh, so dry, sweetheart, from watching the night when War Lyric fell. I'll pour me a drink just to ease the pain. Raise a toast to the ghost of that online rain. The chat's gone quiet, it's so quiet, baby. No emotes fly where we once raised.